Okay, we're going to make another cheese. We're going to make a cashew cheese this time. It's not a fermented cheese like we did before. This time we're going to use cashews, some nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is what gives it that cheesy flavor. And some salt, lemon, water, that's all there is to it. A cashew cheese can be made many different ways. The non-fermented cheese, you can use macadamia nuts, you can use pine nuts, any combination of the two can be used. Some people like to put a bit of garlic in it. It's a pretty straightforward cheese recipe that most people have a recipe for, and this is just a basic one that we like to use. So first, I have 2 cups of cashews soaking. I'm just using cashews in this one. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use half of a lemon and some water just to blend it down well. So I've had the cashews soaking for 3 to 4 hours. I'm going to drain those right now and rinse them. It doesn't really matter how much water gets drained off because we're just going to be adding water into it anyway. So, and this is another recipe that you kind of have to get a feel for it. It really helps because it depends on the cashews and how long they've been soaking, how much water they've absorbed, and how much water you need. So it's the cheese. What really makes a difference with it is the consistency of it. So that's the beauty of video because you'll get to see. So we put the 2 cups of cashews. Actually, it'll be more than 2 cups of cashews now. It was 2 cups before it was soaked. And 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. 1 teaspoon of salt. The juice of half a lemon, or we'll say 2 tablespoons. And if you like garlic, you can put garlic in it. Lemon juice also isn't even necessary. The nutritional yeast and salt with the cashews will be just fine, but this gives it a nice flavor. So add a bit of lemon juice, about 2 tablespoons. And we're going to add water. It's going to take between 1/4 and half a cup. And I know it's going to be at least 1/4 of a cup, so I'm going to add a little bit just to get it started. Not too much because it'll splash up, and always better less than more because you can always add more. And now all we want is just a really creamy, smooth consistency. Just scrape down the sides. See if I'm sticking to the sides. Inside, you can see inside it's like a bit of a ball going around. It's definitely too thick. So I'm going to scrape it down again to bring it all into the mixture. You'll be able to see it when it blends. Let's scrape down. Add a little bit more water. We're going for the half cup. And that's going to be perfect. Light and fluffy. It will thicken up a little bit after it's done too, but you definitely don't want it too watery. It's really a fine line to get the right amount of water. So you want it thick enough that you can pick it and spread it, and it holds its own, but not hard. Like you need it fluffy and smooth, and you need enough water to get it. Okay, that looks really light and fluffy. I used the whole half cup of water in this. And that looks like it's becoming a perfect consistency where it will hold its own. And it will, especially once it cools down and firms and is allowed to sit for a little bit. And it will spread smoothly also. Okay, another minute in the processor. So we want it just as smooth as possible. And then it's going to be done. There. This cashew cheese can be used as a delicious spread on crackers. You can use it on pizza. You can use it in a lasagna. And almost anywhere that you would use cheese, you can use it as. It's delicious. It's kind of like a cream cheese or a mozzarella cheese. And that's it. You can see the consistency on the spoon. It really holds on. That's exactly the consistency we're looking for. I'm going to eat it. I have to make sure it's delicious. It is. That's it. Enjoy cashew cheese.